It's actually a very interesting story, Kuya Ramon. And actually, dapat na-mention ko pala sa'yo kanina no, before we started. Because this idea, I wouldn't have had it if it weren't for Kalaw Cup. Di ba nagsumali
Yeah,
kami?
yun nga.
It was myself and a friend who organized that. We assembled. Si Pau, yung kapatid mo, was also there. And we assembled that team. Nagkuha kami ng yung mga people who I think have good talent here in Los Baños. I don't know a lot of people who play basketball, but I know these people play well. So we assembled this team, and it was it wasn't the results that I expected, no? Kasi paglaro-laro lang, 'di ba? Parang I think I play well. I'm very I can shoot, I can do this and do that. Pero pagka nandiyan na yung timer, shot clock, referees and everything, when it's all official, it starts to become pag lalo na pag may pressure na it's different, no? So
Pati, did you feel na parang kinakain ka nung court when you step on the court for the first
yeah,
time na hindi ka din,
yeah.
kasi yung mga kasama mo malamang veterano di ba sa liga. I'm not sure kung
Correct,
gaano ka
correct.
rin kadalas pag 5v5 no, pero parang may mga ganun kahit mga rec games lang when it's the whole court 5v5 parang ang liit ko bigla no.
Oo, parang ang liit ko bigla. Parang hindi ako biglang marunong mag-dribble. You were there, no? You were watching. So it's also because my first league na sinalihan ko sa Pilipinas, no? I joined the league in Vietnam, but in Vietnam they're really because I studied there, they're really more into football. So hindi talaga sila nagba-basketball. So when I was there, my Filipino friends and we were all like, grabe, we're gonna dominate this. Tapos talang hinahangaan kami, hinuhugot kami sa iba-ibang school. Pero pagdating dito, sobrang ganun lang yung level talaga. No? But it's okay. But to be very, very transparent, I was very hurt. No, when I joined that Kalaw Cup, no, uwi ka na, I know I was just benched, although I organized that league. And this is me being very vulnerable about it. Kasi I just couldn't shoot the ball, no. And there was a time, I think it was the second game, nagbuhat pa ako sa gym. So ang bigat ng arms ko, halos di ko mabuhat yung ball. No, hindi ko nga mapasa yung bola eh. So hindi, wala ako sa condition mentally and physically and emotionally as well. So, and spiritually as well. Kasi talagang right after it, I was so demotivated talaga. Kasi grabe, parang walang-wala pala yung alam kong laro, no? And also, I didn't get the trust of my teammates. Teammates who I assembled, of course, with some friends who, alam mo, naghilahilahan na lang ng mga talents doon. We even hired a semi-pro player. But basically, I was devastated, no, about what happened. And alam niya ng fiancé ko. Kasi talagang napapatulala ako every after game and every before games na grabe, ganun lang pala yung kaya ko. No? And it was very painful until recently, no, thinking about it na basketball is my first love. No, talagang even before I became a songwriter, musician, talagang basketball lang ang mahal ko. No, I could do it all day, even after a very long, stressful day at work. Just shoot dito. Alam mo naman may court kami dito. It will really take all the stress away. But sobrang sakit na parang isa akong amateur na first time ko lang naglaro nung kaharap ko na yung mga veterans na nagli-league talaga. So what also hurt me the most, I'm not sure if you should include this in the podcast, but they told me that drama is very interesting. So here
Sorry?
goes na.
Okay.
Drama is very interesting. No?
Okay.
I actually have, sabi ko nga, it was a very painful experience. Pero from what I gathered, meron actually dapat season 2 pa kami with our team in which we're gonna join another league to alam mo, to avenge ourselves from we only had one win in 5 or 6 games, I think. And gusto namin bumawi, to cut it short. And I'm not blaming anyone. I know I didn't play well, no, so it's fine. But I really understand kung bakit hindi na ako makukuha again in a lineup. I was just I guess I was hurt na hindi ako nasabihan man lang na we're gonna join, we're gonna build a team, no. And it's gonna be we're gonna be recruiting the best talents, and you're not part of
Most
it.
of
But
that
I think
core,
it's fine.
parang we're having most of that core from your team and then parang
Yeah, yeah.
ganun.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been easier for me, no? Nasabihan lang ako na you're not part of it because you don't have enough skills or experience. But I understand na you still have time, you can still catch up, siguro practice ka pa. Pero
Mm.
I wasn't informed. So bigla na lang may nabuo ng ganun. But it's fine. I hold no grudges about it. Pero sa akin lang, it was painful, no, for me.
Yeah.
But I wasn't angry with anyone. I was just disappointed with myself. Na
Mm.
um, what could I have done more? No, so there were sleepless nights, to be honest, Kuya Ramon. No,
Mm.
and if you mentioned that I work with TLP and Instant Reader, mostly with Instant Reader and Instant Reader Dubai, main and Dubai. So I have very long work hours.
Mm.
No, and kahit during work, I would think about basketball, yung liga namin. Ano pa kayang kaya kong gawin? Pero at
Ah.
the same time, you can't be an athlete and actually excel in anything, no, particularly in basketball, if you don't really give it as much time as the other players. Tama ba?
Mm.
And most of the day, from morning, evening, hanggang madaling araw, I'm working. So mag-ano ako, mag-shooting ako 1 hour, 2 hours a day.
Mm.
Sometimes not even every day. So imposible na ako makahabol pa dun sa mga talents dito na who really do it every single day. Maghapon,
Mm.
magdamag. Na yun lang talaga yung focus nila. So sabi ko, I can't do this while I'm doing what I'm doing, and I don't have plans of stopping what I'm doing. But what if I can do something a little bit outside my comfort zone, but something that I might possibly excel in? No, so I thought about the court here. It's a small court, but my dad, he installed a FIBA official na court dito. No, you saw the mat. No, you play here,
Yung
and
mat, yeah.
yeah, pinakita ko lang to some of my friends, some friends, na tapos ang dami naging interesado. Oy, laro tayo dyan. No? So, in a snap, I thought, teka lang, baka I should, if the league doesn't want me there, then I'll bring the
Hmm.
league here. No? So,
Mm.
I brought it here. But, ayun, initially, I just simply wanted to avenge myself. No? Prove people that I can play. I can, because
Mm.
kabisado ko to, alam mo kung paano mag-shoot yan, di ba?
Oo.
Kahit saan, alam ko eh. Kasi ako lang naman laging babad maglaro dito eh, no? But, I think I think I'm way past the question that you asked, no? But yung league na naumpisahan ko na supposedly just to avenge myself, in a snap, it's just something bigger than what I expected and what I planned.